Get up in here. Get up in here. Get up in here. You dig. Get me in the Gmail, rellsfargo12 at gmail.com. Get at me on X, formerly known as the Real Rails FA1. You dig. Let's get that popping. Let's make that happen. Get at me in the Gmail, rellsfargo12 at gmail.com. Twitter known as, X known as Twitter. That's what I meant to say. The Real Rails FA1. Get at me in the Rumble. Get at me on Patreon, fellas, and make that happen. Donate to the show. Donate to the show, fellas. 50 cents a quarter, $2, it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? You go to the main page and you have my links there, fellas, on how to get at me. You know what it is. You know how to get at me. Holler at me, man. My number's there as well. Send me a text and let me know what it is and we can get it popping. Let's get it popping. Let's get it popping. Let's get it popping. You dig? Also, fellas, like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Hit that notification bell, that bell in one of those corners, that white bell, hit that notification bell, and you'll be alerted on these videos when I go live, fellas. Every time I go live, you won't miss out. Hit that notification bell. Let's do it. Let's talk about it. Because this right here is must watch. It's some shit you fellas need to get up on. It's some shit we need to talk here. Because I find it very funny that a lot of guys think they can please a bitch by eating that pussy. They can please a bitch by tossing that ass, eating their ass. They can please a bitch by using their tongue. But I got a whole other thing for you, fellas. I got something for you. I got a rude awakening for you. And that rude of awakening, fellas, is letting you guys know that that don't mean shit. Actually, fellas, that's just a form of sex. What women really expect out of a beta. You know what I'm saying? For you to down on her, eat her pussy, lick on her ass, and suck her feet, do all this other shit. You know what I'm saying? Utilizing your tongue as if you got a motherfucking, if you got a Tommy gun for a tongue or some shit, or Draco for a tongue. Your shit just shooting fast. They crazy. Like, share, and subscribe, fellas. Like, share, and subscribe. But no, it's a form of sex, fellas, and not only that's a form of sex, and women that expect those things because they know they're gonna get a sucker that's gonna go down on them. They're gonna get a sucker that's gonna try to keep them in, and this is his way of keeping them in is by eating out ass and eating their pussy and things of that sort. Women know things, but they also know the power of good dick. Without you having to do those things, fellas, they also have discovered, experienced, and know about the power of fire dick. A motherfucker who could put it down and keep it in position just that way without using his tongue, without going down, without, all that other shit. You know what I'm saying? So it goes both ways for you fellas that don't know. You know, it goes both ways. A woman, fellas, have experienced both sides. She experienced the freaky, seductive, sexual, romantic guy, and she also experienced his weakness, and she know how to get things up out of him just as well. She know that a guy that strictly uses his dick, she experienced him. A guy that fucks and that's what it is, and she keeps coming around and she keeps fucking with him. That same woman, fellas, know about those two guys. You know what I'm saying? She knows about both of those worlds. And that type of guy is going to always get more respect than a guy that's going down eating pussy. And the reason why, fellas, is because eating pussy, eating her ass, and licking her feet, doing all this licky shit is a form of submission. Yes, let's talk about it. Let's touch it, fellas. Let's talk about it. You guys don't want to really talk. It's a form of submitting to a bitch. And that's real game. You know what I'm saying? A woman, and this for you players out there, y'all know what I'm talking about. This for a man out there that don't eat pussy, or and I'm quite sure we all have indulged in something, because we all have had our weak times to where and I'm not going to, I ain't never indulged in shit, fellas. No, I've ate pussy, I've done those type of things. I went down on bitches, you know what I'm saying? I've done that. We ain't gonna get deep off into the freakiness, fellas, but I've experienced those lanes, you know what I'm saying, doing that shit, fellas. And I've also experienced a bitch actually having less respect for you because you are that kind of guy, and gaining more respect for a guy who don't do that type of shit. I've seen that's also, fellas, I'm telling you this. Changing my game, getting in depth with myself, learning me and knowing me, putting me first, fellas. I've had women tell me, when I got away from that type of shit. And I'm not saying that I won't please my bitch that way. And she got to be well worth it for that, fellas. And, it's going to take me a lot to come out of my bag like that, fellas. Other than that, I've been so used to just slinging dick. I'm being honest with you. I'm keeping it real. You may believe me. I don't give a fuck what you think, but it's real game. And I've had chicks tell me, you know, you ain't got to do that shit, when it comes time to eat pussy and shit like that. I had a bitch tell me, and this was about like 4-5 months ago, right? She said, yeah, my dude, because she got a dude and everything, I know these things, I don't know if he know I exist or whatever, but she already let me know up front what it was and everything, playing, I ain't no nigga that's going to gravitate to you on an attachment mode, trying to lock you all the way in, and I'm not that kind of, I ain't no sucker. So the bitch told me, right, like, he eat my ass, he eats my pussy, this and that, you know what I'm saying? But you ain't got to do that. The way we got our chemistry, the way we fucking boom, and I never in my life ate the bitch pussy, So I slugged dick on the bitch, and every time we fuck, nigga, she sucked me off, nigga, like real game. I'm just keeping it all the way 1 trillion, fella. And the majority of women that I come across with what I know and who I am, fella, and it's always relate back to how much you are into you. And then once you find you and not put other people first, because let's just get it out the way. Eating pussy and eating ass is a form of submission, and not only a form of submission, it's the biggest form, fellas. The biggest form of them all is you trying to please a motherfucker. And when you go out of your way to try to please a bitch, she won't respect you in the long run. Shouts out to what they say, Nemariah. What's up, mate? Oh, okay. What's up with it? Shouts out to ENR. He said hi, whatever. Shouts out to the guys coming up in here. Anybody that come up in here and want to show love, fellas. Get at me in the Rumble. Case Red Pill Alpha Debunker on Rumble. Download that Rumble app, fellas, and go to your any Play Store, or whatever. Download the Rumble app, and I got content over there. Content is totally different from YouTube and Rumble, so we all over the place. Let's get back to the game, fellas, and like, share, subscribe. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. That's the number one important thing. Share this shit, fellas. Let's get this out here. It's the biggest form, fellas, is you trying to please the bitch, and you're into pleasing. And when you get into pleasing, fellas, you'll come out of your character and you'll do anything to try to make a person happy. Remember this, you can never make a motherfucker happy. Definitely can't make a bitch happy. I'm keeping it real, fellas. You'll drive 1,000, you'll drive 1 billion fucking miles if you can do that. And I don't think you can. You fuck around, your feet fuck around and die off, right? you'll drive 1 billion motherfucking miles and shit, fellas. Let's just hypothetically speak, for example, whatever. We just shooting shit. But you'll drive 1 million motherfucking miles, 1 billion miles, fellas, to try to please a woman, and you never can get to actually satisfying that bitch and making her happy, because they're not made to be made happy, fellas. They're not made to be pleased. I'm just keeping it real with you, fellas. A woman, and I've said this in videos, and I had women come up in here, no, you got the game fucked up. You don't know what you talking about. I had them get at me in the comment section and shit of that sort, right? Women develop their happiness, their true sense of happiness off a man. But keep it all the way true with you, off a fucking man. And that's how it go, and that's what it's gonna be, and that's all it is. You may see a bitch that's single out here kicking it, getting around and shit, going to clubs or whatever, traveling, taking trips. You see it on Facebook and all this shit. You know what I'm saying? But deep down inside, fellas, you really don't know outside of that camera, outside of videos, man. The bitches be crying themselves to sleep, drinking wine, and nigga, bitches be on some bullshit. Bitches be bitter. They be hating on their partners. They be all type. Man, you sleep on these bitches, fellas. But when they get that man around, saying that motherfucker who's 100 with themselves, and he's so devoted to him, and he's happy with him, and he rubbed that contagious, he's contagious. He rubbed that shit off on her, and then she find her true happiness behind that man, because that's how it's supposed to be, fellas. You can read it in the Bible, you can read it in any, and if you don't believe, your spiritual books or whatever, fellas. Just actually pay attention to nature. Nature will let you know how it is, fellas. Even down to the animals. That's the way. That's the game. That's what it is. Hold up. Jared Sheldon. He said 100% agree. Shouts out to Jared Sheldon. Never seen him in here. I don't believe I have. But shouts out to him. He ain't have to be nowhere, but he up in here with us. And show him love, fellas. Show him love. You did hit the likes. Trent Trader, what's good, K? The homie Trent Trader, this motherfucker. Y'all come in here on that bullshit. Trent Trader getting you up out of here. So come up in here, fellas, with open ears. Get up on this game, man, and let's get to it. Let's develop this knowledge and grow, fellas. Jared Sheldon again. What'd he say? I know for myself, I can't move without my spouse is my everything and head of my house. What? I know for myself, I can't move without my spouse. Okay, my name is Sonya, but my account is under. Oh, okay, got you. Okay, shouts out to Sonya. Shouts out to Sonya. This is a woman in here, fellas. Show her love, man. Don't be in here being disrespectful and shit like that, because she ain't have to be up in here, but she up in here getting this knowledge and wisdom and getting an understanding of things that she may not have put in full perspective of knowing what's around her. And now that I'm in here bringing it to her, and she may have known about it, but just can't touch on it. But I'm in here enlightening her, and constructive criticism in a positive way is always a great thing. But shouts out to her though. Trent Trade, he said, oh, okay, yeah, show her love. She's on her son thing, so okay, that's cool. Now I see you here, Sonya. Shouts out to you. Subscribe. You need to come over and subscribe, hit the like button, and show love to the show. You dig? But other than that, you know what I'm saying? And Sonya can, she can agree to this. You know what I'm saying? A woman will sense a raft of bitterness and anger and things of that sort. And then she'll find herself around her family and around friends a lot, or co-workers or whatever the case. But when that man come around, that motherfucker she can gravitate to, nigga, shit, she ain't fucking with none of them. She cut their ass off and fall back, because she's in line, and she's in line with him. You know what I'm saying? And it's a cooperation thing, you know what I'm saying? And guys be like, and women, you got some women that's uneducated to cooperation. And, so can you in control? And there ain't no control thing, cooperation, co-op. Y'all co-oping, y'all cooperating to build, y'all cooperating to come together, y'all doing it together. That's what it is. And once you get that knowledge, everything will be trillion. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, fellas, man, if you into doing those things, and then if you are that person, you know what I'm saying, you just a super freaky motherfucker, and this is who you are, then that's who you are. You know what I'm saying? That's who you are. And your intentions ain't to trying to turn a bitch out or trying to get her caught up on you and get her you know what I'm saying, to where she's attached to you, she's in line with you, and by eating your pussy and licking ass, and you know what I'm saying, sucking fingers, doing this freaky type kinky shit, you know what I'm saying, and you thinking that's going, you know what I'm saying, and if you are that type of dude, but you're not doing it with ill intentions or trying to get it caught up, then you that dude. But most men are not that dude. Most men are not that fucking dude, I'm being honest. Most men do these things to try to manipulate in a fashion to where they can try to get her attached to. But that's not real, fellas. It's true. Somehow, fellas, I'm gonna keep it real. You can lick all motherfucking day. You dig? A motherfucker power that pussy out, nigga, with some thunder, nigga, and she's into him sexually. She's into him sexually. That's what everybody's missing. When a woman is into you sexually, you ain't gotta do that shit. The anticipation of you, the anticipation and the thrill of the sex is going to lock all that shit in to where you ain't gotta use your tongue and do all that. Now, if you want to be that freaky dude, hey, she ain't gonna close the doors on you. She gonna do your thing. But if you are that dude, but if you're not doing it with ill intention, if you're not doing it with ill intentions and you don't do that shit, and you are in, and she's into you sexually, she's sexually highly driven with you fellas, then shit, nigga, that ain't there. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta do that shit. And the suckers that do that shit, you know what I'm saying? Typically, a lot of guys that do that, they women don't be highly into them sexually like that, fellas. You know what I'm saying? They got to do other things to, you know what I'm saying? They got to do other things to make up, you know what I'm saying, her true feelings and what she truly feel or think about this guy, you know what I'm saying? And they be knowing that shit, but they still keep the chicks around. You know what I'm saying? Like suckers. Hold up. Sonya again, yes sir. I've always enjoyed learning wisdom from others, as well as I've been married for 22 years. I will always say there are peaks and valleys. Okay, shouts out to Sonya. That's real shit, because there are, you know what I'm saying? There's always hidden gems and certain things you can't get, you know what I'm saying, when you're on the surface. You know what I'm saying? When you're on the surface, that's what I mean. You know, you're going to work every day, you're talking to your everyday average person, and you know what I'm saying? That's being on the surface. But when you go beneath that surface, fellas, get deep in depth with that shit, you always got those who got their hidden gems and those who can help elevate you and, you know what I'm saying, bring you to a whole nother level of thinking. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we're here for. Shouts out to Sonya. Trend Trader Facts, KC. That does not work. LOL. I learned that the hard way. Facts. So yeah, yes, I agree. Yeah, he said he learned that shit the hard way. Facts, nigga. Yeah, nigga. You look up, you eating, you doing all this other shit, nigga. You would lick this bitch from nigga here to Africa, nigga. You'd have got deep with this bitch. You'd have nigga put your tongue out, nigga. That got canker sores in his mouth, all type of shit behind that shit, nigga. Going at a steady pace, doing that shit all night, nigga. She gonna cheat on your ass with a motherfucker, nigga, who just driving dick home, nigga. That's it. You be like, what? Hold up, man. And then she doing more for him. She doing a lot of shit for him sexually. You know what I'm saying? That she wouldn't dare do for you because you already opened it up, showing a submissive form. You know what I'm saying? And women know deep down inside. Women know. Sonya can agree. You know, we got a woman in here, fellas. You know what I'm saying? She know that she don't supposed to be having her man submissive. She knows that shit. She knows it, you dig? But then when she knows she don't supposed to have you submissive and she got you in the submissive form, she cannot respect you, fellas, in the long run. You know what I'm saying? And then right then and there, she might have a little respect, but it's going to eventually grow. It's going to blossom like a flower and grow out of control like weeds and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be all disrespect because she know who you are. And then you the type of dude, when you do things like that, you the type of dude that fuck up shit in the relationship and think that you can fix it by eating ass, eating pussy, going by gifts, and you know what I'm saying, doing all this other shit, nigga. And she already spots your weakness and she can't respect that. You know what I'm saying? That's real shit. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Sonya again said, yeah, she already Trent Trader, Sonya laughing, 100. Yeah, that's 100. Y'all already know what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, share, and subscribe. Y'all get up in here. Anybody get up in here. Like, share, and subscribe. Show love to the show. Send the super chat in. Hit me on the membership button, fellas. Cash App, PayPal, all those things are definitely in my description below my about section on my main page. Y'all can get at me that way. You know what I'm saying? And we can get it popping. Get at me on Rumble just as well. I'm gonna go have to post videos for Rumble and Patreon here shortly, but we gotta get them going too for the subscribers and shit, the loyal members. You know that show love. Yeah. But yeah. And I was talking to a young dude about this shit, man. And we had on raving and shit. We in the gym and everything. Different dudes and shit. We raving and talking about everybody showing their different opinions and whatever. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of how you know, you guys must don't understand, man. There's a lot of guys out here. It was like 10 of them dudes. We down there talking shit. A lot of guys, they truly believe that hype. That if you licking pussy, you eating ass, and you doing all that other shit, nigga, you know, that takes a woman to ecstasy and that gives her a whole nother meaning of sex, and you can turn her out that way and get her attached. Nah, fuck no, nigga, no. You just showing signs of submissiveness, fellas. You know what I'm saying? I've done those things, like I said, you know what I'm saying? And I also got the outcome of it, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, you know, bitch ain't respecting you and shit, you know what I'm saying? And all that shit. And you think that this respect comes from the way y'all corresponding with each other, talking to each other, or treating each other, whatever. But no, the disrespect was already there, you know, when you first introduce yourself, you know, from the first, presentation is everything, fellas. So when you first introduce yourself and you introducing this shit to a woman, you know what I'm saying, without her having to, like, you know, work for it or show you her value, you know what I'm saying, something that you can, like, okay, yeah, she's worthy of these things. She's worthy of my You know what I'm saying? My good faith effort in sex or whatever the case may be. Intensity in sex. She's worth this shit. And you just giving that shit off back, she already know it's a plan behind what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? You trying to attach her. Trying to keep her locked in. You know, you trying to, and in the woman's mind, they can take it as deep as nigga shit. You trying to control. Just by this type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Trying to control. And you look at it like, damn, I'm just trying to keep her on the team, trying to keep her in line, trying to keep her fucking with me, and, so I can give her the best sex. And no. You can't show her you can give her the best sex, nigga. The fuck, don't you know how many dudes that ate that pussy? How many dudes that licked up in that ass, nigga? You know how many dudes that licked feet and did all that old kinky shit, nigga, besides you? Just keep it real, you know what I'm saying? Because all y'all dudes follow the same regimen. All y'all think alike. So when y'all think alike, y'all follow the same fucking, y'all like the Pied Piper or something. Y'all motherfuckers follow the same shit. And the bitches, the women, they get the same experiences. And that's what it is, And when these chicks get the same experiences and shit, you know what I'm saying, they can't, they can't really single you out as, you that man, you that dude, you him. You know what I'm saying? No, you all of them. That's real game. You know what I'm saying? Song again said, once a woman losing respect for her man is over because their viewpoints change. A man should always be the leader. That's how I feel. And the woman submissive. Facts. You know what I'm saying? That's okay. You know what I'm saying? Because she can't unsee the shit she said. Disrespect, once that come about, fellas, she can't unsee that. She can't undo that. You know what I'm saying? This can't do nothing but gradually grow. You're going to have to let her go. Y'all going to have to separate. Y'all going to have to break up, divorce, or whatever the case may be. Because if you don't, then it's going to get to its highest point. And when it get to its highest point, fellas, y'all already know what the highest points is. You know what I'm saying? She don't respect you financially. You know what I'm saying? This dude was texting, calling the bitch phone on you, all around you and shit. You fuck around the buster sucking dick, nigga. You fuck around the buster getting fucked. You know what I'm saying? You fuck around and walk in on this type of shit. There's levels to the disrespect, man. You know what I'm saying? Trent Trady said 100. Facts. Delusional thinking. Yeah, you already know what it is. You know what I'm saying? These dudes do this shit to themselves. You know what I'm saying? Thinking that, you can tighten a bitch up like that by eating the ass, pussy, and getting super seductive, super freaky, and man, what? Fuck no. You know what I'm saying? Hell the fuck no, nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's how she feel about you. You know what I'm saying? How you make her feel. And if she's not highly into you sexually, fellas, then anything you do, you know what I'm saying, it's just basic sex. You know what I'm saying? It's just you appeasing her. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. She ain't, okay, it's cool. So it's there, shit. He did fucking text me 1,000 times, called me 1,000 times, took me on 9 to 10 fucking dates and shit. I'd have walked him away so many times. He'd have came over, fixed the leak under my sink. You know what I'm saying? He'd have helped me with this, he'd have helped me with that. He did all this type of shit. Then when I finally gave him the pussy, he eating this motherfucker, licking it. He don't even know what type of bitch I am. You know what I'm saying? The fuck? Nah, she ain't gonna respect you. The fuck? Hell no. It's just real shit. Yeah, get up in here, y'all. Show that love. Like, share, subscribe. Hit the Cash App, the Super Chat, PayPal, the Rumble. Fellas, like, share, and subscribe. Show love to the show. Show love to the show. Y'all know what time it is. You dig? That's real game. Get up in here. Get up in here. You know what I'm saying? Also hit the, again, hit the membership button. Go to the description below my bounce section. All the links are there. And y'all know what it is. You know what I'm saying? Trent Trey. These niggas be so ingrained in eating pussy and ass and shit. These niggas be catching lockjaw. Niggas be slowly developing dementia and all type of shit. With this shit. Niggas be on some other shit, nigga. Bitches be pissing in these niggas' mouth, all type of disrespecting these niggas. They clowns, I'm telling you, bro. And when you're a clown like that, there's no respect. That's real shit. Let me see. Song again. In my younger years, I was naive and agreed to having relationships with my man and another lady. Oh yeah? It's definitely over, hyped, and I never do that shit again. But we live and learn. Oh yeah, Trent traded with the laugh. Oh yeah, you was naive. I'm saying, agree to have a relationship with your man and other lady. Nah, that's, I mean, if you was into him and you that was your man and you follow behind your man, and if that's what he wanted and that's what you did to please it, to please him and appease him, and you know what I'm saying, you found joy in what y'all done, and you found, you know what I'm saying, you found it to be straight in what y'all done at that time, not now. You know what I'm saying? You might have moved on from that man and dealt with different guys after that, so you may not see it the same, you know what I'm saying? But with that man, you did it with him. You can't feel naive behind that baby, because that's what it is, you know what I'm saying? That's you know what I'm saying? You fell up under, his line and what he wanted, and you came through for that, you know what I'm saying? You was happy doing that. That's what it is at the time. Now you may look back at it like, nah, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do this type of things and that sort like that. You know what I'm saying? That's because you won't do it with your husband. Your husband now, you say you married, right? That's because you won't do it with your husband. And um, if you can, like basically put similarities towards them, towards what you did then and your husband now, you'd be like, I did that then, but I wouldn't do it now. That's because you wouldn't do it for your husband. You know what I'm saying? The right motherfucker come around and y'all got that agreement and y'all doing that within y'all relationship. You can't say you wouldn't do that again, baby. That's real shit. You know what I'm saying? All it takes is the right motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Our mouth say a lot of things on what we wouldn't do, you know what I'm saying, as human beings. But that right motherfucker come in your life, you never know what rules you might bend and break. You know? It's real shit. So, I don't want you beating yourself up saying that was naive and you felt stupid, you felt down, you felt wrong, you felt like it wasn't right to do those things whenever at that time, because you're thinking about that now. That's because you in a relationship with your man right now. And by you being in a relationship with him now, you seeing the comparison. You're comparing to what you had then and what you got now. And what you got now, you wouldn't do that with him. What you had then, you did that with him. That's not saying you wouldn't do that with the next man if you're into them like that. Your husband's your husband. You know what I'm saying? And that's another video. I don't want to get in depth with that, but he's your husband. And y'all married, you know what I'm saying? But that doesn't mean that he get the best treatment from you. That doesn't mean he gets all of you because he's your husband. He ain't that motherfucker like that. If he was that motherfucker like that, he would get all of you and you wouldn't have made that comment. You dig what I'm saying? So that's what it is. She said true, because you know what it is. The real Fargo be spitting that game. Y'all better start coming forward. You ladies start coming forward and quit hiding in the shadows and shit, looking at my shit, hiding. I don't want to say anything. He's gonna call me out. He's gonna call me. No, I'm here to help you, baby. I'm here to help you understand who you are, so you can better go on with your life. You know what I'm saying? And be happy with the things you have done. And we all got things we can look back on like, oh man, why did I do this? Why I do that? But at the same time, it made us who we are today. You know what I'm saying? So we got to embrace those things and be happy with that shit moving forward. You know? Trent Trader said 100, because he already know what the homie been over here for a while. He got that wrench, y'all. He ain't got that wrench for nothing. He got that wrench because he been in the game. He's in the game like EA Sports. You know what I'm saying? That's what we doing over here. You know what I'm saying? That's real shit. Like, share, and subscribe, y'all. Once again, show love to the show. Cash App, Super Chat, PayPal. Hit the membership button. Get at me on Rumble, Patreon. Show love to the show. Get these motherfucking likes up, man. Y'all getting this game over here. Free knowledge, man. Get them likes up. You know what I'm saying? That's real shit. The likes is better than the views, so I'm feeling that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm definitely feeling that. That's the love. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so I just want you to understand that, take a look at that, pay attention to that. You know what I'm saying? Because you never know what you may resort to and what you may do for the man that you really want to do things for. You know what I'm saying? That's real shit. But what you got to say, Trend Trader? Oh yeah. Who else up in here? Who else came in here? Talk to me, y'all, before I have to get up out of here. Talk to me. I got things to do. Say, Jeremiah, fuck, Nariah, enter whoever. Say, let me know what it is. It's on you again. Following now. You got my attention, speaking facts. All right, thank you, thank you, thank you. Share this shit too to your partners, your friends, or whoever else want, you know what I'm saying, want to gravitate to this kind of game, you know what I'm saying, this kind of message. Share that shit just as well, so and I thank you for that. You know, trade. Algo is starting to push the channel. Shouts out to the algorithm, man, because I'm doing my thing. I may not be too consistent with it like I once was. You know what I'm saying? It's because you already know what I do, Trent. I got shit going on outside of this. Properties and shit. I'm too consistent with what I do, you know what I'm saying? Handling business outside this motherfucker. A fucking ant? Oh, that's outside the window. This motherfucker away. But yeah, other than that, you know what I'm saying, they pushing the message, you know, I had to do, switching up, putting it on the phone and shit, not only just putting it on the phone and coming through like this, fellas, um, people going through what they going through, you know what I'm saying? And when everybody gravitate to certain knowledge and shit that can help them go through what they go through or what they've been through, and someone that been through it just as well, not no motherfucker that's grifting and listening to other people's shit, stealing content and all that. You getting what's real here. This motherfucker here, organic. I'm so motherfucking real, fellas. Shit, I got my shit trader. No, I had to put hands and feet on the motherfucker. Oh, let me show for breaking in my shit. I had to go to the county jail and shit. I'm on the GPS. Look at that bracelet. I'm on the GPS. Yeah, Trent, I got them old Sean Kemps on, nigga. What you know about them Kemps? Look at the GPS. That's how real this shit get over here. You know what I'm saying? We ain't no scripted nothing. Shit's real. Uh, Sonya, you said, everyone have a great afternoon. I gotta hit the time, shower, then the time clock. Blessed to all here. All right, have a great afternoon to you. Thanks for tuning in. Trent Trader said thanks for tuning in. I thank you too for tuning in. Sonya, shouts out to you. Much love. But once again, fellas, like I said, everything's in the description below my about section, all the links. So get at me, man. Like, share, and subscribe. Hit the like button when y'all going out. Hit the like button when you're coming in. And if you um watching it over, you what they call that shit, I forgot the name for this shit. Binge watching or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, binge watching. You're gonna watch it over or whatever. Hit the likes then, man. Give me some comments and let me know what it is. We'll keep it going. Trend Trader. They still got you on monitoring. Yeah, man. To trial. I put my shit to trial. I told them let's go to trial. That's why I'm waiting on my lawyer now. I pushed it for a trial and I'm trying to put it in for a speedy trial. If she don't get on that shit, nigga, I'm gonna put it in my motherfucking self. I put the speedy trial in myself. Let's get to it. Let's see what's up. So I'm gonna get off me ASAP. You know what I'm saying? That's real shit. Yeah, fuck that. I got every right to do that. You know what I'm saying? Fire her ass and I do it myself. You know what I'm saying? My cousin up in this motherfucking Melrose, Eddie Cole E. We in the building, cousin. Yeah, shouts out to cousin, man. We up in the motherfucking building spitting this knowledge. Hey, I'm over here by donut shop right now, nigga. Cuz shit, donut. His restaurant over here. I'm over here sitting by that shit right now. Cuz I'm over sitting by donut shit right now. Like real. I'm Alright, there we go. Yeah, somebody's calling. Yeah, I hit her back up. But we in the building. I'm over here by doing that shit right now. And I just over here hollering at him and shit a couple days ago. You know what I'm saying? Well, shouts out to cousin being up in here. You know what I'm saying? If you can't, cuz you need to watch this over, nigga. Watch this over, nigga, and get this. You already know what it is. We talking about this shit. You know, all my fellas out here, all my guys out here, start utilizing your dick game. You know what I'm saying? Take your vitamins, go work out, eat right. You know what I'm saying? And I know motherfuckers drinking, smoking, doing what they doing. You're gonna do what you do. I can't tell you not to do that because you're gonna do what you do in life. I'm not the one to tell you not to. But what I am gonna tell you to do is to incorporate your health just as well. And you slang that game and start fucking fixing into you, highly into you. You start fucking with those type of chicks, sexually high you fellas, and there's a lot of things you ain't gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Women know what's up. They don't care about getting that pussy in their ass. They that shit, nigga. They want solid dick game from a man. You put that shit down and you already know what it is. I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? Coach Chubb, this is facts, fellas. Shouts out to Coach Chubb. He ain't had to be nowhere, but he up in here with us. Shouts out to Coach Chubb, man. You know what it is. You know what I'm saying? I never seen Coach Chubb in here, but he up in here with us, so let's show him some love. You dig? Shouts out to him. Subscribe, Coach Chubb, and share this shit to your peoples, man. So we can put this knowledge out here. You know what I'm saying? You put that dick game, I'm telling you, nigga, that bitch would be bitches take pleasure in knocking you off. More way if she's into you, pay attention to that shit, nigga. You ain't got. I'm telling you, she's into you sexually, and this is you got the bitch, man, like all the way, nigga. Stand up in her face, nigga. She gonna get down, nigga. Or you nigga know what the time is when the sex go on, nigga. She know how to kick it off. You know what I'm saying? That's real shit. Trader, hit the like and sub. Help support the channel. Yes, definitely help support the channel, y'all. That's real shit. Shout out to Trend Trader. She know how to kick that shit off. She the bitch that go down on you, nigga. Tear you out your jeans fast in the motherfucking nigga. Have your curling the nigga in your eyes and rolling the back of your head, nigga. Nigga, I'm telling you, nigga. You like you gotta get lined up some motherfucking weird, nigga, the way she had you, nigga. Sucking you off, nigga. She take pride in that more than you doing what you doing. Cause she like, okay, down there she looking at you and dunking your head and shit, nigga. Like Jordan or something, nigga. Like what the fuck? Like, share, and subscribe. Y'all like, share, and subscribe. I'm about Trend Traders at 100. I'm about this motherfucking man. I'm great go. And shouts out to everybody, man. And that's much love. I'm about this bitch. Holla.